Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. Good morning, Solaris. Luis is not trading today, but I'm here for the buys. Let's see, because we have CPI today, like in a few hours. So let's see what the market has for us. Good morning, Oscar. Good morning, Che. Wow, what a push for MQ here. Yeah, let me just do a top-down analysis here. Okay. Daily chart. I was hoping for a stronger reaction, to be honest, out of this daily fair value gap, tapping into this structure here. I was expecting a move higher. Looks like we are consolidating a bit again. Um, we're pretty close. We're pretty close. Now we're not close to the previous day high or previous day low. So we're still trading inside previous day range. We didn't trade into the high or the low. Let me check the 4 hour here. Ooh, 4 hour was a good setup here for a longs, but it was from yesterday PM. You completely embarrassed this hourly fair value. Ah, this is looking bullish. What can I say? Looking really bullish. Good morning, MVP. Took a long out for our made tail. GG. Great job. I'm doing good, HM. I think I have a message from you to reply on Instagram, right? 'Cause I told you about the. Did you find what I told you? The Screen Studio thing? Yeah, larger recaps on Instagram is they're like too much. But yeah, Screen Studio is really good for recording like in a different way, you know. Good morning, Josh. Okay, what am I seeing here? 15-minute gap. I think here is do I want to take a short at some point if it presents, or do I just want to take longs? So now with this, we are forming possible setup short. Yeah. Actually, I'm not gonna check it. New York. I'm gonna be away. Um, because I don't want to get caught like into anything weird with CPI and everything. So London is gonna be my only session that I trade. Mm-mm. I mean, it's usually the expected thing with Solari is that we consolidate more than expand before CPI. It is what it is. But hey, maybe I don't know. Maybe we get we get a surprise here, and then Q gives us something interesting. I mean, so far nothing. Open like 3 a.m. just moved a little bit, not too much. Like it pushed higher. Like, this is the only thing we did so far since 3 a.m. We don't have any fair values yet. Uh, like I wouldn't mind like taking, for example, a long like the one that I took yesterday, really quick, 1 minute, 3 minutes in and out. That would be ideal. How many accounts do I copy trade right now? Five. But I used to trade more with Apex, like more than 10, 15. I think it's I don't copy trade into like many different, like a huge amount of accounts because I don't cross trade profit. So the maximum I usually copy trade is five because that's the average. I mean, not the average, but that's the standard now. Five accounts on pretty much all of the firms. Oh yeah, exactly. With five, you're doing way good. Good morning, Jasper. Okay, let's wait and see here. We now created a 15-minute gap here. We created a 15-minute fair value right here. This being the minute low plus fair value gap. Let's see if we can go there and maybe get a reaction out of the fair value gap. No. Good morning, Pam. Yeah, the new thing, the new indicator that I cooked. Um, it's working really fucking good, to be honest. not having to check the higher time frame constantly for fair value gaps and everything. It's just really good. I need to fix the SMTs. Morning, Haroon. Good morning, Leon. Do I still journal? I use trades pretty much. So like I use an automatic journal. I don't type it myself. Maybe I add a comment or something like this. To climb from 845. Ah, from the 845 inverse. Let me just check. So 845 is you have the time from where exactly? Because I have the chart at New York time. Share your thoughts. For a psychological side, 100%. You know, 718, 718. This one, this inverse, bro, you have a great entry. This is a great entry, brother. Like if you have this long, you're good to hold it. That's a great, really nice entry before 3 a.m. Especially now that we pushed higher, you know? I think you're good. You're in a good position. Uh, the thoughts, my thoughts regarding trading CPI day or week. Week, I think it's completely okay to trade the week, like prior to CPI, post CPI. Like it's not like FOMC where it feels like it affects the whole market from the previous days and after days because I don't know. At least that's my feeling. And CPI, I wouldn't trade New York CPI because usually CPI creates a big range. Like if we get a massive candle, it creates a big range, and then New York is just I don't know going for the high of the range that the CPI candle took, then going lower for the low of the CPI candle. So it's just like I don't know. For me, it's not the type of transaction that I look for. To be honest, like trading a range, um, and not like expanding too much. So that's my take, pretty much. Trading previous days to CPI is okay. Um, of course, CPI itself, not traded. That's also a fair point, AJM. None of the news are as explosive as they were before. Let's see. I don't know. The thing is, you cannot like also. I don't know exactly, Neo. Like it's pretty much all consolidation after the news. Like the news gives all of what the market needs to move, and then it just consolidates, or it just grinds lower until it reaches the CPI low, or vice versa. Damn, I'm gonna be away from tomorrow. Yes, right. That's Wednesday yet. tomorrow and Friday I'm not gonna be trading, so I'm gonna be away. I hope we don't spend tomorrow. Okay, we just tapped into the 15-minute gap as we see here. Exactly, exactly, Neo. Yeah, to be honest, I think I, but I don't know when was the last time I got caught with something about like Trump speaking. I try to remember, but I don't. Doesn't come to my mind. So it should move because there's liquidity both above and below. So expecting it expensive. I mean, so far previous day is still open, so that's something really interesting for New York. Like if we manage to get to New York without taking any of the highs or lows from the previous day, I think it's gonna be cool. Slow reaction from the 15-minute gap so far. Let me check. Yes, just uh okay. Yes, it's gonna go for the fair value gap now. We're having a really, really slow session. Please. I'm not gonna complain because um we had a great session yesterday and Monday. It was decent. Do you normally want to trace me in the gap or just the tap? It doesn't really matter to be honest. All I want is to have an in this case, like for a bullish scenario, I really want to have an open low high close uh inside the fair value gap. Because here you can see we have C1, C2, open low, high close with fair value gap low, perfect. But if we now imagine we hold this 15-minute fair value gap, we create a no 15-minute candle, and this new candle, like imagine we do this, like we create a new candle here, whatever, and then this new one gets a deeper retracement into the fair value gap, taking the previous low and starts like closing as a possible swing. That's also interesting for me. Like as long as something happens, like as long as an open high low close, open low high close happens right inside or on the fair value gap, that's okay for me. Where can I catch you, Juno? If not here, I don't stream anywhere else besides here. If that was the question about streaming. But you can follow me on X. That's right in the description of this stream, right down below. You're gonna find all of the hosts. Twitter. I post a lot of things on Twitter or Instagram with the same tag as my Twitter, like Juno Trading. Okay, Neo, we're opening a key here conversation. Yeah, HM, you're doing good. Like moving on today. I think during London session at least it's gonna be the right decision because we're not moving. Catch you later, brother. Have a great week. Hello, Smartful. Good morning. Neo, as I was saying, my thoughts, my take on what's the who moves the market. Um, one, we have market makers, that's for sure. Um, that are algorithms 100%. I don't think there's one algo that moves the whole market. I don't think it works that way. Uh, I just think there's market makers, and then these move the market with algorithms, and these algorithms being different in between. Um, and then the other participants, like it's hard to even think of, like in the whole scheme of things here on indices, um, how the distribution of this, like from the whole move of a market, what percentage comes from retail, what percentage comes from this type of market makers slash algos, what comes from big like institutions. That's the hard part, like for me to even imagine. But if the question was like related to if I think there's algos that move the market um on purpose, like I think they do. Like I don't think there's just one. Oh. Okay, checking this 15 minute. I really want to see this closing as a C2, like so above the previous 15-minute low. The hourly, what are we doing at the hourly? And then the hourly would be nice to not close like this, like close above the previous. Do I ever use premium discount? Sometimes I do, but it's not something that I'm constantly plotting. But sometimes I do, especially if we are like imagine we have something like this. I want to start plotting premium and discount from here, and we have different fair value gaps right here. Like imagine we have different fair value gaps. I usually plot it to find the best fair value gap to use. Like, imagine we have this fair value gaps. I would prefer to just wait for the 15-minute and for a fair value gap that's right into discount or premium to consider it among the rest of the fair value gaps. But it's not something that I use. Like, yeah, here's the long. Looks like it. Well, Justin, I'm gonna wait to be honest until the closure of the 15-minute candle and see maybe if I can play the C3. Think that's what I should do. The previous 15-minute high. C3 should open in approximately 30 seconds. The down but open was crazy. It was fucking crazy. Do I want to go for this? Do I enter in the second chart? Sometimes I do, 100%. Specifically 30 seconds chart. I usually, yeah. 15, not that much. I prefer the 30 seconds, especially with continuations. Like if I can frame something on the 5 minute and then go lower to the 30 seconds, sometimes I really like it. But I try to stick to the 1 minute as much as I can. Thank God I didn't get in. The thing is, ES looks really bad compared to NQ. It doesn't look that bad. Yeah, it doesn't want to go higher for now. I don't know. Maybe we need another sweep of the previous 15-minute low. I think it's what I'm not liking is that it feels really slow. Like every candle takes so long to actually play out. I don't know if it's trading view or what, but did I take that long? No, no, no. I don't know. If like that's for my streams at least. If you don't see the, I always try to execute in trading view so you all can see my exact same like position that I'm taking. So if you don't see the execution labels on the right side of the screen, is because I didn't take it. It was just framing it. I wanted to wait for the new 15-minute candle to form, but we pretty much formed into the drawdown of the breaker block. So I didn't even thought about I didn't even think about taking it. Let's see if we go for the previous 50-minute low and we can go higher. No, it's going to be probably a slow session. You didn't like the 303? Yeah, the short one. Uh, yeah, not little, not disliking it, but not liking it either. It played out, that's for sure. No, it did 2R, yeah, already. Oh no, it didn't 2R, yeah. Really, really slow. Pushing here, looks like. To be honest, I would have preferred. I knew it. I would have preferred the sweep of the previous 15-minute low instead of just doing this now. I'm not trusting this, by the way. Like this push here, I'm not trusting it yet. Okay, now I'm trusting it. I mean, hey, at least we didn't get caught into the breaker like and taken out. Oh my God. Oh, you pattern. Good morning, Extreme. How are you doing, brother? Maybe the CSD on the 15-minute. I don't know. We're gonna wait. I think one of the things that I'm gonna add to the indicator is gonna be CSDs. I want to add lower time frame CSD, so the time frame that you are checking, add the CSD, and then adding the high time frame CSD. If I'm checking the 1 minute, I want to also be able to see the CSD on the 15-minute, maybe even plot it on the chart so you can see where the 15-minute CSD is happening. Did the chart froze or is just not moving? Okay, it's not moving. Looks like the 15-minute is holding, like the 15-minute gap is holding, but damn, I always get sick when I'm gonna travel. It's crazy. Sorry, guys. I want to sweep off the previous 15 again. The thing is, next 15-minute sweep is gonna happen most likely when really slow. Jesus Christ. Probably the short from here might be the only thing that someone could have played out after 3 a.m. Lord, how many minutes? 2 minutes. Let's see if we can take it before the last 15-minute candle of the hour. So before again 2 minutes, pretty much. Maybe this is the Yeah, let's see what we do here. What do I want to do? I don't really think it's gonna push higher. It's just the way that it's doing it that is just really slow. Hey, the 15-minute candle. Look at the 15-minute chart. It looks really ugly with this 15-minute candle consolidations here. And now we're falling. Just crazy. See if we take the low. Would you like this is 50 minutes sweep the low, but what are our closest barriers to 2 then since we expansion down? Check. Yeah, yeah. No, to be honest, what I would like what I prefer to see would be sweeping the previous 50 minutes. I mean, I don't really care because if it doesn't happen, I'm not gonna trade. That's it. Take the previous 50-minute low, C2 of this like possible so information on the hourly, close above C1 high, so we don't have anything, and then we go for the previous hourly low and we retry whatever they want with the shorts. I mean, that's ideally what I want because like if we continue going lower, I 100% forget about trading this London session. Good morning, Alex. It's just taking time. Just taking its time. I mean, it is true that it's crazy. The small portion of movement that we had since 3 a.m. open. Like literally, that's a 3 a.m. candle open. And this is the all we did since 3 a.m. open. It's crazy. We can take it now. I mean, if we don't take it now, we're gonna take it at 4 a.m. That's for sure. Can I tell you a little bit about me? How long I've been trading and focusing on NQ? Okay, yeah, sure. A little bit about me. So I've been involved with trading for around 7 years. I think it is. I would say I think because I started back 2017 with crypto, but back then all I did was to just get the coins and hold for a long period of time. That was the trading that I was doing. Not even trading; it was more investment. So that's why the few years I just don't count it. Um, but yeah, I started with crypto like pretty much like the same path that some of us took to get to what we are right now. The first contact with trading was with crypto. So yeah, and then throughout the years, I tried to stick to crypto because I made a bunch of money back 2017, like with the bull run on 2018. I made money. The one that we that pushed Bitcoin to 18,000. And then with that money, I tried to make more money, and I found that you could like get leverage and trade lower time frames, um, trade positions, and like don't have to hold them for months to actually make money. And I lost pretty much not all, but a, a big chunk of what I made um, during 2018 throughout 2019 and 2020. And I took a break. Then 2021, I got into NFTs, made a bunch of money, lost it again, trying to day trade. But this time I tried to make the switch. No, I did trade crypto, day trading crypto with leverage, like futures. Uh, then I lost a bunch of money on that also, again, yet again. Um, took another break. It's been like an ongoing thing, like 2 or 3 years of trying, 1 year of a break, 2 or 3 years of trying, 1 year of a break. Um, then I remember the last time I told myself that I was going to try trading again. I started with Forex, and 1 month into Forex, I discovered NQ and indices and yeah, and futures and just got in. That was 2022. And since 2022, like late 2022, early 2023, that's when I started with like focusing on NQ, focusing on the model that I'm trading, focusing on indices. And since then, and I've been profitable for 2 years. And what I mean profitable is that um, trading represents a big chunk of my yearly income, above the 50% of it. Because, like, linking to the other question that you made about if I'm a part-time trader, if I'm a full-time trader, I don't consider myself a full-time trader, even though I mean, I just do trading related stuff, but not 100% of my income relies on trading, and it's not something that I would really like to happen. I don't want to all my income to be related or coming from, I mean, just coming from trading itself, because then it really affects your trading, at least for me. Um, so I said many times I get paid for the stuff that I do at the lab live and the lab in general, profit compare. So I have a salary beside the income that I got in trading. But trading, the profits in trading represent a big chunk of my yearly income. So I can say I'm doing this full time. Like I don't have to go anywhere to work or 29 to 5 job. I'm 24/7 in my house in front of my computer. I don't have a 9 to 5 job. I have a 24-hour job now. How was Forex? Eh, I think I don't think it was bad because of like the asset that I was trading or the platforms because I was trading CFDs. I don't think it was bad for these reasons. I think it was bad because um I didn't know what I was doing at that point. Like when I was starting with Forex, I didn't have a model. I was just, I don't know. I remember I was trading trend lines on the 1 minute. It was insane now that I think about it. Um, and then I started like getting into okay, I need to find a trading model. What do I do? I tried to create one myself that kind of clicked up a bit from crypto, and I tried to translate it into forex for a while, but I didn't commit to actually testing it. I remember I still have these notes. Like I still have a document that I did for myself like back 2020 to 2020, late 2021, with a model that I came up like using Fibonacci and other stuff. Um, but yeah, I'm not gonna say it was bad because of Forex itself. It was bad because I didn't know what I was doing. But thank God I found NQ and I found like the unicorn a few months after starting with futures, with Forex. Sorry. Oh, you're welcome, MVP. Always. I mean, that's the type of questions I really like to get because when we don't have anything on chart, all we can do is just chat. The- Is it just the volume dying here? It's just insane. These candles have like little contract, like it's a really small amount of contracts being traded in each one of them. Now it seems to be pushing. We're gonna have 4 a.m. real soon. So what the fuck just happened, bro? Did we just had news or something? Like, did just Trump say something? It was just 4 a.m. It was just 4 a.m. Financial juice. Oh, well, there goes what I wanted to see. The 15-minute hold, like it really held. Um, I think the hard part here was to get an entry, I guess. At least for my model. The hard part here was to get an entry. Where can you learn my model? I guess we here on streams. Then I post a lot of things on Twitter and Instagram. And I had in mind because I used to create PDFs about my model, and I think the last one that I did was like 2 years ago. Yeah, 1 year and something ago when I joined the lab, I created the PDF so everyone could follow through my trades and everything. So I was thinking about creating another PDF with like updated things and the tools that I use and everything. But I would say for now, just follow me on X and Twitter, X and Instagram. So so whenever I post this document, you can just check it out if you want. I started with BTC for the first 8 years, losing every few weeks, 500 made few times. They but lost everything. Decided to stop and that the same journey. I've seen it like it's being shared across many people. Oh yeah, what the fuck? We confirmed the unicorn here. I completely forgot about it. Like we confirmed that it did 2R. Shit. Um, MVP. I see the same journey across many different people. Like the same thing happened to me. Like I kept losing money constantly, and eventually I would make a few thousand and just lost it throughout the way. Brother, that's a really like if you start trading in February and you already got a payout, that's insane. Let me tell you. It took me like from 2022 to 2023. It took me the whole fucking year to understand the model, um, get funded. Well, there it goes. There it goes, NQ. Remember what I say. Like if 3 a.m. doesn't give you the move, 4 a.m. is gonna be the one giving up to you. Like it's crazy how it keeps like repeating itself. 3 a.m. is just so slow, 4 a.m. just expands. If 3 a.m. is just strong, 4 a.m. just doesn't have an impact. It's sad that I completely like missed this unicorn. Like I don't know, I was talking and I didn't I don't know, I didn't see the unicorn formation. But it was decent. I mean, not the best with this consolidation right below the unicorn, but it was decent. The reaction, I guess, in hindsight, now that I see that it just gave an entry and then moved higher. GG, GG, brother. Bias from 4 hour chart. I mean, the 4 hour chart looks really bullish. This is the 4 hour chart. It looks really, really bullish. And the hourly, see, we closed the hourly in the previous, like we closed above, so we completely got rid of the possible swing here. So really bullish, yes. But okay, boys. I'm not gonna take anything. I need to take care of a few things, so I need to end the stream a little bit earlier today. Um, Sad that we couldn't take anything today. I think we are recovering the flow during London sessions. At least taking a few winning trades a week would be nice, like a couple. It would be great. So yeah. I think I'm gonna call it a session. Remember that you guys have CPI. Also, we are gonna tune into the screen now. The coming hosts, the coming sessions that we're gonna host here at the Lab Live. Um, so you are aware of who's streaming what. There you go. Today we have Leo and Alex. Their New York session banger. Usually these streams are fire. And then PM, New York. Probably New York PM is going to be a great stream also because after CPI, maybe break and catch something. So yeah, that being said, hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe during CPI. Yeah, I'm pretty much every day during London sessions for the next week's days. Like it's just this week that I tomorrow and Friday I'm away, but the rest of the weeks it's me every day London session. So MVP, if you want to join, we're gonna see each other often. So yeah, thank you so much for everyone for tuning in, for being around. I really appreciate it. Again, stay safe during CPI. Don't do any dumb shit. Hope you have a great rest of your week. We're gonna see each other next week as I'm away. Yeah, good luck and thank you so much. Bye, guys.